Matt Pfahl has lovingly restored this 1955 Mack truck, and he and his fiancée Jane get a lot of quality time together polishing it and driving it. Trucks, cars, and trains seem to go well together, and that is very true in Matt's case, because in addition to restoring Mack trucks, he has a great O-gauge layout and a world-class post-war Lionel collection. Matt has been collecting Lionel trains since he was a teenager and has become a recognized expert in the post-war collecting field. Matt has a knack for finding unusual pieces at train meets. We asked him to share a few of his unique finds with us.
This car I bought at York, Pennsylvania, the TCA meet. A fellow had it on his table, and I happened to notice it being a little strange. I went over and looked at it and noticed that there was never any paint put on the car, and it's opaque. You can see right through the car. I went ahead and bought it and found out that it was a car that had never been put through the paint shop or the rubber stamping process and made it out of the Lionel factory. This is a lilac-colored, unpainted plastic car that's made by Lionel. It's also has no stamping on it, and it's not been painted. When they made the molds for this certain piece, they needed to do a test run on it, so they put any color plastic they had in the mold, and at this time it happened to be this color, purple, and they stuck it through like this, and it came out of the factory just like this. An employee working for Lionel put the trucks on it and stuck it in his lunchbox and took it home for his son or daughter to play with on the layout. And whatever he could find at the time, he put on it and took it home for himself. This is a normal 6017 caboose that, if you look closely, you'll see all the burn marks on it. What happened is it went through the mold, and the mold got a little bit too hot, and that's what these white areas are here, where the plastic actually got too hot inside the mold. Doesn't have stamping on either side. We just picked this up at a local train show, and it's an unusual piece because something like this should have never made it out of the Lionel factory for just the factor that it's not stamped and it has the burn marks on it. Here we have a normal Lionel 3434 chicken car. It's brown in color. It's rubber stamped letters on it. And this one here is also a 3434, but this one is the Toy Fair production model. This is the one that Lionel, in a hurry, had to get on the shelf and show the customers what the new chicken car looked like. This one has decaled numbers and letters on it. This one is black plastic, painted blue, and then over the blue is this Tuscan red. The numbers and letters on the front are decaled instead of rubber stamped or heat stamped. This was picked up at York on the second day in the yellow building for a normal price of a normal chicken car.